It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
Ed, people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Utah controls the tap. Rubio, pass stolen by the Mavericks. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Second one's good. Splits the pair. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine and stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Brunson to Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Nowitzki to Hardaway. To Nowitzki. The shot clock expires. To Favors, picked up by the Mavericks. Hardaway to Brunson. Nothing going here on that drive. And he scores on the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Jazz have the ball. Rubio. Here comes the screen. To Favors. Joe Ingles. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
To Hardaway. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Rubio into the front court. They're down three. To Gobert. Shot from the lane won't go. Screen coming. Trying to cash in with the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Utah's got it. Surveys the floor. Rubio to Gobert. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Brunson. Rudy Gobert able to recover with the block. Dirk Nowitzki, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Off the assist.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, That's what they practice every single day.
Nowitzki. Dirk delivers. They've been trying to figure this guy out for 20 years, and it's still not working.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Rubio. Down low, it's Mitchell. And stuffs it home. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it. Rubio. Mitchell. His first effort off the mark. To Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Utah.
Rubio. And the rebound belongs to the Mavericks. Lee with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. To Nowitzki. And the rebound taken by the big Frenchman, Gobert. It's Jazz ball. Here comes the screen. Rubio to Korver. Rubio getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Dirk Nowitzki. That misses with 2 seconds to go. Time expires. It's the Mavericks with the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Deep left corner. Lee. Fires the three. That's a 24-second violation. Grayson Allen. Knocked loose. Mavs have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Grayson Allen. Mavericks with the basketball. To Lee. Rudy Gobert pins it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Nowitzki. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah. And scores. Nice footwork to get around the defender.
Ed, you're allowed 2 steps after you pick the basketball up. It doesn't matter which feet you step with, but 2 counts.
To Nowitzki. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal. Taking advantage of the turnover.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Hardaway. To Lee. Down low for Powell. From the painted area, won't go down. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Harris with it. It's 14-12. Down low for Powell. Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Grayson Allen. Down low to Favors. Slam dunk. Derek Favors.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Lee. To Hardaway. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. Lee. To Hardaway. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Cleaning the offensive glass. And the Mavs able to clear the rebound. Hardaway to Nowitzki. Has a look. No good. Here comes the screen. Grayson Allen to Favors. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Harris with it. The score, 14-all. To Lee.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Here comes the screen. To Nowitzki. Shot clock violation. New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, Utah. Into the game for the Mavericks. Number 13.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Brunson to Lee. To Nowitzki. Has a chance. Nowitzki's shot won't fall. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. 19-footer at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. Jazz have the lead.
right into the action here. The Jazz are in a close game thus far. It's obvious how these guys scored the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Utah Jazz, the Mavericks are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And even though they're losing, you don't see a lack of confidence from their shooters. That could be the difference for them in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track.
We're seeing a lot of steals in this game, and it's not been one-sided. Each of the teams in this matchup have been aggressive on defense and getting some positive results.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Dallas owns the basketball. To Lee. Here comes the screen.
Screen coming.
Trying to cash in. Oh, Courtney Lee. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
I got ball. This is all me.
Grayson Allen to Corver. Grayson Allen to Gobert. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head him.
To Lee.
Watch the pick. You see it.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Ah, rocking the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Gobert to Allen. Burke with it. His group now down 2. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Joe Ingles at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Mavericks with the possession. Brunson. Here's Nowitzki down low. From the outside, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. Rubio. 5 to shoot for Utah. Mitchell's shot comes up empty. Brunson. They go down low to Dirk. No, I missed a short one there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Curling inside. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Has a look. Doesn't get the bounce.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
To Joe Ingles. Rubio. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
That's playing with fire. Dirk Nowitzki knocks down the wide-open Jay.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Rubio. That is great vision to set it up. Good look that time, but off the mark. Dallas has it. To Brunson. Shot from the lane won't go. Another shot won't go either. Deep 3 at the buzzer. This quarter is over. The Jazz out in front. It's Utah basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the 4th quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the 4th.
And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
First one goes down. able to convert on both free throws. Brunson. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Here's Rubio into the front court. The lead stands at 9. The screen sets him up for 2.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Brunson. Here's Nowitzki down low. And the finish. Slam dunk.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Here's Rubio up top. It's a 9-point lead. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rubio. Here comes the screen. Rubio can't get that one to fall. Rudy Gobert. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Brunson. Hardaway. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Utah ball.
You got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Ricky Rubio at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And he makes them both. To Brunson. Here comes the screen. Knocks it down off the step back.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
To Favors. Rubio. To Favors. Deep right corner. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Brunson. Not that time. Favors to Rubio. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Harris with it. His guys down 11. Brunson to Nowitzki. From long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
can't connect. From the painted area, won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
No, he can't guard you up here.
To Favors. Goes to the left side. Goes to the right side. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Hardaway. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, it's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Jazz put their opponents away in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Utah Jazz, the Mavericks really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Dallas Mavericks struggled for position throughout the whole game when shots went up and gave up too many rebounds.
Player of the game.
Gobert, and his defensive impact was undeniable. The way he blocked shots reminded everyone just how great he is with his timing and energy.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.